Hey there! Welcome to another exciting episode of my show. Today we're going to take out the carpet in the living room and lay down some laminate flooring. Now I've never done this before, so there could be some surprises. Come along! Now the first thing we got to do is we got to take a lot of the furniture out of the room. We don't necessarily have to take all of it out because we can move it over here or move it over there. So far, I've taken some things out ahead of time. Now we got to take out some of the rug. You'll see that I've taken a strip out already, and I'm going to show you how I did that. Get yourself a box cutter and some duct tape. Pull the carpet up from the floor. It's attached to some little wood pieces with some small nails. It'll pull right up real easy. Get you a nice wide strip, and then just start cutting down the floor like this. Now that you got it all cut, we're gonna roll it up and duct tape it and carry it out. I like to wear knee pads when I get down on the ground. It helps keep my knees protected. Get that duct tape. Just give it a little tape there, and then you're ready to go. Now underneath that rug, there's a layer of padding, most likely. I hope. Mine does have it, the layer of padding. I suggest wearing a little bit of a breathing mask when you pick that up because it could be dusty under there. We'll cut it and roll it and duct tape it just like we did the carpet. If you're middle-aged like me, I suggest finding something to protect your back with before you start. Now, I want you to notice, this is how the carpet was attached. There are boards running along the edges and they have little nails sticking up. You gotta be real careful of them. We gotta get those up. Now I got a nice big crowbar, so I don't have to bend over as much, and I wanna get the job done easily. This is a sweet crowbar. Also, I've got this pre-mixed patch level, because these are nailed into the concrete and there's going to be little holes and probably part of the concrete coming up. So I'm going to want to take this and after I clean and patch up the holes so I get a nice smooth surface. It's very important now. A hammer would probably work better than my foot. But for now, I'm going to use my foot until I need that hammer. Try not to damage the wall. That crowbar's working good. I think that was a good investment. Come on, let's do some more. And when we really get rolling on this, I'll tell you, things are flying up at my face like nails. Should wear some protective eye goggles. There we go. Now we're talking. Yeah! Alright. And we want to get us some gloves for this next part. Because we're picking up that wood and it's got nails all over it. I mean like lots of little pringy nails. So now I mostly garden. I'm a gardener. I don't do a lot of this kind of work. So all I have here are some old ugly garden gloves. But I think they'll do just fine. Get you some gloves now. Here we go. Now that's a big job. This is a big room. We got 200 square feet here. But what you'll notice now is there's a big mess on the floor and we gotta clean it up. Now I don't have a shop vac, which is what you ought to use, but I'm gonna use my home vacuum cleaner and just empty the bag afterwards, okay? I'm gonna show you what that mess looks like a little bit. Now this is a nasty mess down here on the floor. And it's all over the place too. We gotta clean that up. See what I'm talking about? Do not underestimate that cleaning job. It's a doozy. Next, you gotta go through and you gotta clog up all the holes that you left when you're pulling up the nails. So we'll get that done. And then you gotta bring in your laminate and leave it set in the room for a few days so it can adjust to the temperatures. Don't forget, you need to have your padding and it needs to be waterproof. This is mold and mildew protection. Now we decided we wanted to take the floor off in the doorway that leads into the other room, and I'll tell you what happens after that. There was glue all over the floor, and if you're like us and you don't have big power tools, then you're left hand chiseling all that glue off the floor. Yeah, buddy. Next you gotta lay the padding and the laminate flooring. I suggest getting your neighbors to help out. I also suggest getting your wife to help out. That's my wife. Hey, let's go check out the finished product. Come on. Okay, we got right inside the doorway, and you'll see this is where we enter. And we put in a nice little T-mold transition piece. And coming into the big room, yep, that's right, it's 300 square feet, not 200, folks. But check it out, we got our furniture back in place. It's a nice laminate on the floor, and the corner edges are done, and we got one more T-mold transition right there into our kitchen area. There's a beautiful look. All right, well, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my show. Come back again next time. And hey everybody, hotty toddy!